Okay, we are on screen, and today I'm Bob Rutledge. If you haven't met me yet, I've been doing websites for mainly trade contractors for 20 something years. Most of the people who hire me come to me initially to manage their Google pay-per-click accounts, to set them up and manage them. But nowadays, I do so much more beyond that. Years ago, I started building the websites for them, because what better way to get a to get your Google pay-per-click down is to control the landing pages that the customers are going to. And then I got into call tracking, because invariably I'd have people call me up and go, "Hey, I haven't gotten any calls in a while." So then I pull up their uh, call tracking platform, and they've gotten 30 phone calls, and they lasted for 3 to 10 minutes each. And oh yeah, I guess I do remember those now, because look, you're going to hear me say a lot of things over and over. Number one, contractors have bad memory because you got a lot going on. That's not even number one. Number one is you don't answer the phones well. Let me just make it a lot more precise. As I say right here, contractors suck at answering their phones. Now you can afford a receptionist. The whole reason one of the big reasons of the explosion of these big heating and air conditioning, plumbing, and they have a call center. And so that cost is sunk. And so the more you can spread it out, the better it gets. And nowadays, even they are getting rid of their call centers and going to AI receptionists. It's miraculous, but y'all are the ones that have the leg up now. If you don't learn anything from this, find someone to hire. You can go to my website. This is Gracie.com. I even own an AI receptionist business, and I own, you can't see it down here because this is the where I'm writing the website, creating the website. But here's the live website, and you'll notice, let me go back to the home page, that there's the Gracie chatbot is always there. Okay. This is breakthrough to me, because you see how it just popped up. This starts the conversation. A website without it, I'm going to close. Let me close it. I'm going to close it and hit refresh. I'm going to refresh the website, make it come back up again. So the website comes up, and then after a few seconds, I've just come to the conclusion. I won't say it was any real strict A/B testing, but I came to the conclusion to have the chatbot pop open. Think about when you went to your 8th grade dance, and everybody just stood around the wall looking at each other, no one making a move. And then the brave soul that walked across and started a conversation with someone other than one of his buddies, all of a sudden had someone to dance with, the 9 times out of 10. Of course, you had some little girls that were a-holes and wouldn't dance with you, but you know what I'm talking about. It doesn't work 100% of the time, but it does work. It works better so my only other choices I have here is to fill out a form, and then you call me back at your convenience, or call a phone number and hope you're there 24 hours a day, which you're not going to be, or to kind of like, well, how much does it cost? Will it answer every call? Let's click on that. Let's see how it answers. Yes, Gracie answers inbound calls 24/7 in under 3 rings. Actually, answers on first ring. No voicemail, no on hold. Whether it's nights or weekends, holidays, your team is already helping other customers. The call gets answered. So, like, some people have. I've got a contractor that builds fences, and he's got thousands of installed fences in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. a storm will come through there and knock down fences, and the phone starts ringing off the hook. Come out and fix my fence. Come out and build me a new fence. There's just no way they can start answering those phones quickly. If you're in the roofing business, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's why these storm chasers, they have call centers. They'll come down to my little town of Foley, Alabama, but they're actually located up in Indiana somewhere and have a call center that works for them 24/7. Well, now you as a local roofer can answer your phones 24/7. You can get a warm transfer. You can get all the, if it's after hours or you're out of the office at that moment, can't get to the phone, it will take all the pertinent information you want and then text it to you immediately. So you can, because of course, speed the lead is the way you get the business. And so this, again, this starts the conversation, but I didn't come here to talk about that. I came here to talk about leaving WordPress. Why would you ever want to leave WordPress? Well, first of all, if you have a chat bot on it, you're going to have plugins to do it. And I've gotten so sick of all the plugins you have to add and maintain, and in some cases pay for, because I feel guilty about it. If somebody's going to make my website work better, I feel like I should pay something for it. Or they always have a version of it that's a little bit better if you'll pay a little bit more money to have someone monitor it. So I started building I started building WordPress websites more than a decade ago. I can remember the day when you had to download the files and then upload them one by one using FTP. I can remember not using it for years because I just misunderstood the terms of service, that you weren't supposed to be a commercial website. And of course, that's what I was doing, is building commercial websites for people. Then as time went on, you had to get into having page builders. So think of so you've got your website framework, and then you have a page builder, and you have plugins that make it all work. And so it was a lot to learn. It was something the average Joe could never learn. Heck, I couldn't even remember a third of it about every time I went onto these websites to update them. But it was also, some of those packages cost me hundreds of dollars a year. And now I spread the cost out over several contractors, but it was still an expense. WordPress has served its purpose. I will forever be grateful for WordPress. But AI has opened up a whole new world of possibilities, and the new hosting packages that you can get out there, because every website you have has to have a host. They're just phenomenal, and they're inexpensive. So I built this website, and my goal was to build a very thorough website. I'm going to switch over to it right now. We'll kind of go through. So if you're not familiar with AI receptionist business, I promote industries like heating and air and electrical contractors, roofing contractors. And, you know, if you go to the website, here's the URL up here. I guess it's showing you. Go up there and click through the website and read through some of the suggestions and where it talks about what it handles and what it can do. Talk to the chat bot. There's no commitment there, but you will find that the chat bot will ask you for your name, address, and phone number. I mean, always be selling all the time. But they will give you answers as well. Block telemarketers and solar solicitors. Well, why is that? Because we're on roof. Yeah, roofer people get hit up by people wanting you to go out and sell solar panels at the same time. This is so. One of the problems with this one, though, is it's new, is it was getting a little slow rating on page speed insights. And so let me see if I can open back up the page. I may have closed it. Page speed insights. Where'd I go? So you can see now how high it is, but it was down in the 30s. And the other three rankings were pretty high. And on desktop, it was in the 60s for overall performance. I mean, most of my WordPress, the best they ever got was 45, 48. And so I'll show you that when I actually do a switching over from WordPress to a new platform. So I moved because it's just a better functioning website, but the benefit is also a faster website that Google loves. Google loves fast. And so the new website, at first it didn't score this high, and I had to go in there and ask it to change some things. And it came up with some great ideas. Replace remote pixels avatars with local initials based circles on the hero. So that's what that is right there. And then replace Firebase hero image with local optimized Gracie image. So that was what it was doing, because I had it stored in Firebase, but it was pulling it all together. It was still pretty fast. Reduced Google fonts, delayed. This was probably the biggest part. So the chatbot is built on Claude. I love Claude for building chatbots. I probably could build one here. I haven't tried it yet, and probably will at some point, because Bolt.new is earning my respect daily. And but I also am probably like you. I don't like having all my eggs in one basket. You know what I'm saying? So so I don't like having all my eggs in one basket. So I build my chatbots on, and this is the chatbot here again, on Claude. And so I was having a problem about speeding this up, and it said, well, delay the load of the chatbot. And so Bolt.new, I told it to go for it, and it rewrote the program and did it automatically. I just don't know how much simpler that can be. And I will try to start having more of these videos for you to watch. Again, there's tens of millions of us out there that have websites on WordPress, but the day is over for that system. The newer systems are better. If you have any questions, my contact information is somewhere around here, or go to Gracie and, call the number, book a demo, whatever. I'll be glad to talk to you about it. And hope to help you learn how to do your website marketing better. That's the purpose. See ya.